McLaren CEO Zak Brown has expressed his strong belief that Lewis Hamilton will be a serious contender for the 2025 Formula One World Championship, setting the stage for what he anticipates to be an epic season. Brown's remarks highlight the incredibly competitive nature of the sport heading into the new year, with multiple teams expected to be in the mix for victories in the overall championship. Hamilton, who recently made his first public appearance as a Ferrari driver at the F1 75 Live event in London, appeared to be in high spirits following his dramatic move from Mercedes. Speaking at the event, the seven-time world champion conveyed a sense of rejuvenation, stating that he feels full of life and invigorated as he embarks on this new chapter with Scuderia Ferrari. His departure from Mercedes marked the end of a highly successful, but at times turbulent relationship with the team that saw him claim multiple championships. Now, with a fresh start at Ferrari, the British driver is eager to prove that he still has what it takes to fight for the top prize. Brown's confidence in Hamilton's chances is rooted in Ferrari's strong performance last season, where they finished a close second to McLaren in the Constructors' Championship. Given that the regulations have remained largely stable, Brown sees no reason why Hamilton won't be in the fight for the title from the very start of the season. "I'm definitely anticipating Lewis being a championship contender," Brown stated when asked how seriously he regards the Hamilton threat. "We and Ferrari ended last year with nothing between us, and I think that will continue." Brown's comments underline the growing competitiveness in F1, where multiple teams now have the potential to challenge for race wins and championship glory. While Ferrari is expected to be one of McLaren's primary rivals, the McLaren boss also believes that Mercedes and Red Bull will remain strong forces in the battle for supremacy. Mercedes, despite a somewhat inconsistent 2024 season, still managed to win 4 races. Brown acknowledged their ability to compete at the front and expects them to be in the title hunt once again, even with their new, relatively inexperienced driver lineup. Following the departure of Hamilton, Mercedes has opted for a mix of youth and promise, with Liam Lawson and teenage sensation Kimi Antonelli stepping into race seats for the iconic team. Brown noted the challenges that come with such a lineup, but remained optimistic about their potential. Mercedes were very close in 2024 and still won 4 races, so I put them in there, he said. And of course, Red Bull, who had a super strong first half of the year, a little bit less strong middle of the year, then ended very strong. Obviously, Kimi being a rookie and Liam being, let's call it, inexperienced, as opposed to a rookie, I think from a constructor's point of view, that will probably present a bit more of a challenge over 24 races. They'll inevitably have some rookie weekends, if you like, but I think they're both extremely quick drivers, and I anticipate both of them winning races. Red Bull's trajectory in 2024 was a roller coaster. After dominating the early part of the season, they saw a dip in their mid-season form before regaining strength towards the end. While Max Verstappen remains the face of the team, the departure of Sergio Perez has paved the way for a more uncertain lineup. With competition tightening across the grid, Red Bull will have to work even harder to maintain their dominance in 2025. Brown's belief that the upcoming season will be one of the most exciting in recent history is further supported by the prospect of multiple race winners. He expects at least 8 different drivers to claim victories, which would be a remarkable statistic in a sport that has often seen long periods of dominance by single teams. "I think this season should be epic and even closer than last year," he said. "I'm anticipating 8 different winners. I wouldn't be surprised with how competitive it is. Every weekend last year, while the top 4 teams were always at the front, there seemed to be someone that was able to kind of disrupt. I expect that to be happening again. I wouldn't be surprised if there were more than 4 teams that won." Such unpredictability is precisely what makes Formula One so thrilling. While dominant teams and drivers have historically shaped the sport, the modern era has ushered in a level of competitiveness that ensures no single team can rest on its laurels. The battle between McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes is set to be fierce, and with other teams also making strides, surprises could be in store. For McLaren, the mission in 2025 is crystal clear. Fresh off their remarkable achievement of clinching their first Constructors' Championship since 1998, the team is setting its sights on even bigger goals. With a driver lineup featuring Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, both of whom delivered stellar performances last season, the team is determined to go for both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. "We like to go for the Constructors' and the Drivers' World Championship," Brown declared. "Why not be greedy and have that be 1-2 and let Lando and Oscar decide who's 1 and who's 2? So, that's our collective goal." This ambition reflects McLaren's resurgence as a top-tier force in Formula One. After years of rebuilding and refining their approach, they now find themselves in a position where they can realistically aim for both titles. The question remains, can they maintain their upward trajectory, or will Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes mount a stronger challenge? As the 2025 season approaches, fans around the world eagerly await the first race, where the pecking order will finally begin to take shape. Will Hamilton's move to Ferrari pay off with a record-breaking 8th title? Will McLaren continue its momentum and secure another championship? Or will Red Bull and Mercedes bounce back and reassert their dominance? One thing is certain. Formula One is in for an unforgettable season, where every race, every strategy call, and every on-track battle can make the difference between glory and heartbreak. Buckle up, because 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling campaigns in F1 history. Hello, McLaren faithfuls. Stand a chance of winning $1,000 by hitting that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss any McLaren and F1 updates with relaxing ASMR elements. McLaren Faithful's YouTube channel is now covered in English, German, and Spanish. Your support is what keeps this incredible community growing stronger every day. It costs you nothing to like and subscribe, but it helps the channel tremendously. Let's continue the conversation and share our passion for McLaren and F1 together. As a YouTube member, you can also discover my journey as a passionate creator navigating life with challenging disabilities. Despite the obstacles, I'm determined to follow my dreams and share my love for McLaren and F1 with the world. By becoming a YouTube member, you'll not only be supporting my dream, but you'll also gain access to exclusive content, including untold stories of legendary F1 drivers and much more. Your support can truly make a difference in my life, helping me continue to do what I love. Join McLaren Faithful's membership below and enjoy.